Hello, my name is Jose Perez, and I will be talking about Module 13, Elaboration Likelihood Model, or ELM, as it's often referred to in the chapter. The ELM meaning is the model explains a change of attitudes and uses two paths of persuasion. The central path, which gives the receiver time and commitment to think about the message and respond accordingly to it. The peripheral path is where we don't think about the message or what is being said, but more about the physical appearance of the speaker, the audience that is there, and how the speaker talks, not really about the message being said. And this model was introduced and developed by Richard Petty and John Cacioppo. Um, Specifically, I would like to discuss the bias and objective elaborations associated with ELM. So we have the bias elaboration is the predetermined thoughts that may cloud judgment and already have their mindset from what is being said, and they may not be swayed from their thoughts. Objective elaboration is non-biased, open-minded, to rely on facts and justification. So I was brought up to this when I was in elementary, in fifth grade, around that time, and I was around or associated with a group that I shouldn't have been associated with, and one of them had asked me if I would like to accompany the group and go steal personal items in a house that wasn't ours, or we didn't even know the people. And I was in the bias elaboration because I didn't want no part of it, and it was already clouding what that person was saying because I didn't want to do it in the beginning, and I already had in my mindset that I wasn't going to. So now that I've discussed this experience, I'll now make some inferences. Based on my experience, I'll make inferences on the concept I've chosen. Inference to this concept is that each person in the audience is subjected to either one of the elaborations, but neither helps them, and the message if the message is not received or good. So, like I said, the message was nor received, and I was biased towards it, and so this predetermined what I already had in my mind set on. So each elaboration is based on the quality of the speech itself and who is listening and their individual qualities. So that person had the quality to do these things and I didn't, so which already I had my mindset not to do. Now that I have made some inferences, I will discuss how these inferences can be transferred into other situations. So parents and their children arguing about life, and the parents having the upper hand because they have more time on this earth and more knowledge about what goes on, and the children being know-it-alls and think they know everything about life. And so using inferences and carefully deciding the elaboration to use in a situation is that adults have more information and children should know this, and because they've had more time on this earth and probably have already gone through what their children are going through. So in conclusion, the elaboration likelihood model is a very complex but logical way of understanding the change of attitudes, and the elaborations are very dense and can be tricky to catch yourself in the act. So the question is, practice being more in tune with yourself and decide what elaborations and path of the ELM you would like to pursue is a so what question. And the quote by me is, be kind, be observant, listen, and learn from yourself. And that's the end of my speech. Thank you.